Okay, Rodney. So the last time when we met, you mentioned at the end of our last meeting that you would like actually to talk a little bit more about your sleep habits for maybe next several sessions. You mentioned that. So I'm just checking with you now. Is that something that you would still like to talk about, or you maybe had something else on your mind?
Well, it's something I still like to talk about because it's really the biggest thing right now.
Mm,
Uh, I'm having a hard time sleeping, and it's affecting every part of my life.
mm, So currently the sleep is the issue that affects your life.
Yeah, yeah. If I
Mm,
don't get enough sleep, uh,
mm.
sometimes I walk around like a zombie.
Mm, mm. Like you, it's not,
Can't afford to
it's
be a
not that
zombie
old,
right now.
Rodney. Mm,
I can't afford to be a zombie right now. I got too much to do.
So you are busy, and being tired and sleepy is not something that you can afford at the moment.
Yeah, because I mean, I'm, it's kind of, like a catch-22 because the only way I can get this promotion is to work harder, and working harder in what I do means working longer hours.
Mm,
And the longer hours I work, I, I can't sleep, because I'm working.
mm,
And,
mm,
and now when I go to work, I'm tired because I haven't slept. So it's like
mm.
trying to catch my tail.
It's like a vicious cycle. You're chasing, as I understood, some kind of promotion, working long hours, and because of that, you're getting too tired, which now affects your performance at work and your chances to get that promotion in the first place.
Yeah, like I said, I feel like I'm stuck in a loop, and
Mm,
I don't see a way out because I know I have to sleep just physically. Everybody has to sleep, but I
mm,
also know that if I don't kick ass at work,
mm,
I'm not going to get the promotion.
mm,
So
mm.
I'm trying to
So
balance it, but
Rodney, mm,
I'm not doing a good
mm,
job right now.
mm, mm. So let me see if I got this straight. So on one hand, we have this thing that you want to get promoted, and that's why you're working these long hours. And on the other hand, now your sleep is affected, and you feeling the lack of sleep, you feeling the negative effects in your life at the moment, and you kind of don't know what to do between those two things. They're kind of in a conflict with each other.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's what I said. Like I'm chasing my tail, and like I'll never catch it. But where do I get off? I don't feel like I have an option.
Mm,
If I want this promotion, and I really,
mm.
really, really, really want this promotion. Uh,
It's really important for you.
yeah,
Mm,
a
mm.
lot of
So
competition.
on one hand, you don't see you're telling me now that you don't see the way out, and on the other hand, you did express this interest on the last session to work on your sleep habits.
Yeah, yeah. Like I said, you know, logically, I know that the sleep has to come first because if I'm not physically alert, I can't. I'm not helping myself. I'm not helping anybody. Uh,
Mm,
so I guess by default, it, it's number one. It's number
mm,
one on the list right now.
mm, mm. So you would be willing to work on your sleep habits despite the fact that work is having such a big importance at the moment.
Yeah, it's especially now that I'm at the point where the lack of sleep is affecting. I'm not being effective at work anymore, or as
Mm,
effective as I could be, because I'm
mm.
fucking tired. You know.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So I don't
So
feel
so
like I
it's
have a
kind of,
choice. I can't. I
yeah,
gotta start with that.
yeah, yeah. So it's kind of working on your sleep would actually increase your chances to get that promotion if you could somehow work it out.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah.
Mm, yeah, yeah. So Rodney, you told me that your work is currently affected with the lack of sleep. Is there anything else in your life that suffers at the moment? What kind of other negative effects you're seeing?
Well, there's it's affecting my mood with my family.
Mm,
It's affecting my availability.
mm,
even when I'm there, which because I'm working so much, uh,
mm,
but even on weekends when I'm not working, or on a Sunday when I'm not working,
mm,
I'm too tired to do anything.
mm. Yeah, yeah.
Sometimes I
So,
just
so, so,
relax,
so, mm.
and they're doing stuff, and I'm recovering from the week of not sleeping.
Yeah. So you are missing those precious moments with the family, completely missing the weekends and fun stuff that you're supposed to be doing with them.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
it's affecting them. It's affecting the way they feel about me because like I'm not I'm not really there.
mm,
I'm
mm.
exhausted.
Yeah, yeah. You're like missing the connection with
Yeah,
them.
and it's either I'm really tired or I'm thinking about work, so I'm not there in that way.
Yeah.
Even when I'm reasonably alert, my mind is,
Mm.
oh, what do I have to get done to get the promotion? What I have to do tomorrow when I go to work?
Yeah,
Uh,
yeah, yeah, yeah. It seems that your that plan that you have to get promotion, the project that you're working on, is currently occupying literally
yeah,
every aspect of your life at the moment.
yeah. I feel that's what I have to do.
Mm, mm. Tell me a little bit more about promotions. Why is that so much important for you?
Well, hmm, a lot of it is financial because it's a significant raise. Like 40%
Mm,
raise. You know
mm,
that's a lot of money. uh,
mm,
and part of it is simply because of the it would feel good. You know, I guess ego wise. I've worked really hard for the company.
mm,
I've been recognized to be promoted to the point where I am now,
mm.
and it would be just a fulfillment of something I've been working hard for, my whole career.
Mm,
I,
mm. It's like recognition of your hard work.
yeah, 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 yeah. When you're a lawyer and working, trying to get to be partner, you
Mm,
know,
mm,
you do everything.
mm,
And
mm.
whenever they say you do it, and you do it then, and
Yeah,
family
yeah,
doesn't understand that. People understand
yeah,
that's the way it is
yeah,
in law,
yeah,
especially at that level, corporate law.
yeah.
you know,
It feels like you actually devoted so much for that company, and you deserve to get something out of it after all these years.
yeah, yeah, and to make partner and get profit sharing, the 40% is just like the start. There are
Mm,
bonuses on top of that I don't get now
mm,
because I'm not, a, I'm a VP, but I'm not a partner.
mm,
So
mm, mm.
that's my
I
that's my
understand.
goal, always been.
Mm, mm. So on one hand, we have this promotion that you are chasing, and on the other hand, we have the fact that the lack of sleep is affecting your ability to actually be focused at work, and also affecting your ability to engage with your family. Is there anything additionally that lack of sleep negatively affects in your life?
Well, quite apart, from the health aspects of it,
Mm,
because it's taking a toll being tired all the time,
mm,
and my
mm.
body keeps telling me you need to slow down, you need to slow down,
Yeah.
and I'm afraid that it's going to get more serious, in terms of effects or symptoms. you
Mm,
know, I, you
mm,
know, I I almost fell asleep at the wheel the other day.
mm, mm. So
I
now,
you,
yeah, yeah,
you ever done that?
yeah,
You wake up, oh my shoot,
yeah,
I was
yeah,
asleep. I was in a car, and the car was moving. It
yeah,
only happened
yeah.
for a second, but yeah, but that's the kind of thing that scares me. That scared me.
Yeah,
And
yeah. Even some serious
yeah,
physical
yeah,
accidents can possibly happen now.
yeah, yeah,
Hmm. Hmm. So currently you feel that your physical health is affected, relationship with your family, and also your work performance. So I'm wondering, Rodney, let's say that you don't decide to work on your sleep and you continue like this, let's say for 1 year from now, how your life looks like then? What do you think?
well, assuming I'm alive, which is probably a 50% possibility, uh,
Hmm.
you know, I can't imagine. I don't know. It would be. I can't imagine being alive. eventually, if you don't sleep for a year, but the thing is, I know it's not going to be that long because this is we're only talking another maybe month and a half of this before they
mm,
decide, so and this has been like 6 months of not
mm,
sleeping, and
mm,
so it has a finite end, but it's not close
mm,
close enough.
mm. Yeah. It's not close enough so you can have your peace of mind.
Yeah. I can't just say,
Yeah.
okay, I'll chill out for the next month and a half and everything will be cool.
Yeah. You're not sure if you can actually hold on that long.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure I can. I'm getting,
Yeah.
like I said, when I fell asleep in the car, that was the thing that sort of said woke me up. No pun intended.
Yeah. Like,
You know,
whoa, it's time to change something.
woke me up in at least two ways.
Yeah. So Rodney, what kind of, like, how important is it for you? I would like to ask you a question. How is important for you to actually work on your sleep, to find some solutions on a scale from 1 to 10? Let's say the 1 is the least important thing that you could do at the moment, and the 10 would be the most important thing in your life at the moment. Where would work on your sleep be?
Yeah. At the moment, which is the key phrase there.
Mm,
Honestly, I would say around an eight.
mm, 8.
Eight.
Yeah, so it is quite important.
Yeah. Like I said, I hate to put it in sort of dramatic terms, but it's kind of life and death at this moment.
So it
So
is
I'm
quite
hoping to get to a
important.
nine. Like I said,
Yeah. So, hmm,
that car incident sort of like
hmm,
made it clear that I'm a danger to myself and to others if I don't do something about it.
yeah,
That's sort of myself I can deal with, but the idea of
yeah,
falling asleep in the car and
yeah.
yeah,
You hate the idea of hurting other people.
yeah.
Hmm,
Me I can deal
hmm,
with. I'm used to being groggy and
yeah.
out all the time, but yeah.
Hmm. So there is a lot of reasons. So there is a lot of reasons actually why this is such a big importance. Like every area of your life is affected, and not only your life, but you are now realizing that actually other people might be affected because of your lack of sleep.
Yeah.
Mm, mm. Okay, Rodney, but
Hmm.
what would take that 8 becomes 8.5 or 9? That
Yeah.
importance
Yeah. Like
goes a little bit more higher even.
yeah, when I was talking before, I realized that it probably is a nine.
Mm, mm. So
Yeah.
it's even more
Yeah.
important
Yeah.
than that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mm,
And I'm not sure why it's not a 10, to be honest.
mm,
But something, I guess it's because it feels like to fully deal with it would mean losing the promotion. I, I've, I've had those sort of tied together in my head.
yeah,
It's like either or, I can't have both.
yeah, yeah,
So that's a big deal. I mean,
yeah,
I know there's always next year, but
yeah.
who knows when another opening for partners is going to come up.
Yeah, yeah.
Can't wait to
Small part of you thinks that it is either this or that you cannot have both, and the other part of you says that you could still work on your sleep while chasing the
yeah,
promotion, and even that might even help you by being more rested, being more sharp, and being more present at your work. You might actually help you to get that promotion at the end of the day.
yeah.
Mm, mm. Okay, Rodney. So how if I can ask you how confident you are, same on the scale 1 to 10, if the 1 is the least confident as you can be and the 10 is the most confident as you can be, where you are standing at the moment?
That's a good question. What it is that like I'm confident that if I just sort of said, no, screw the promotion, just take care of yourself, Rodney, I could do
Mm,
it. I could just go back to my regular sleep patterns
mm,
and let go of the idea of the promotion. So I'm 100% confident that if I wanted to, I could.
mm,
What I'm running into, like I said, is the conflict between trying to find a balance. And
mm,
yeah, because like I said, this promotion is really, really big. Uh, I'd be the only, black partner the law firm has ever had, and it's a big deal. You know, it's a lot of and there's a lot of pressure on me right now, even before, because people are sort of, oh, is he gonna get it? And so yeah, like I said, if they told me right now, Rodney, your partner, I could sleep like a baby tonight.
Yeah.
That's not
Yeah.
won't be made for another month and a half. So
You are sure that you could do it if there is not anything
yeah,
else from the side. You just don't know how to fit it in.
Yeah.
Okay, Rodney. So let me sum up a little bit what we talk about for now. So you told me that you are lacking the sleep, and every area of your life is affected, and the personal life and the work, and you also feel that your health is deteriorating at the moment. The problem is that you are pursuing your promotion at work. You are about to become a partner, and then because of that your sleep suffers. And one part of you thinks that when you are chasing your promotion, there is no room for actually devoting time to your sleep. But on the other hand, half of you is thinking that it is important for you to manage your sleep, and that might also actually positively influence your ability to push for that promotion. And you told me that that it is quite important for you, that you're quite motivated actually to pursue that. It is just that you're not very confident how you could make that work in the real life.
Yeah, that's it. It's all about trying to find a balance. But in my head, if I don't spend every waking moment at work, then I'm not going to get the promotion. I don't, all my career I have to work harder. This just feels like another time where I have to be twice as good as the other person.
Yes.
The white person, to be honest. But,
so, yes.
It's not. So I don't know.
It's an extra thing that you need to prove now.
Yeah, and like I said, it may all be in my head, but because it's who I am and the way my whole life, my whole career, I'm programmed. I have to be better, be best.
It seems like you are fighting always, like you're pushing that rock up the hill always, and rock is pushing you back. Yeah.
But that's where I am now.
Yeah. Okay, Rodney, I'm wondering if it would be fine with you. I was thinking that we could potentially explore some solutions that you could apply in your life and that could potentially improve your sleep. I don't know, what do you think about that? Is that something that you would like to pursue?
Oh, I'm open to input for sure.
Okay. We are actually currently coming towards the end of the session, but I would just like to open with you that we can have some, we can think about it until we meet the next time. I was just wanted to check with you. Do you have any ideas? What kind of ideas do you have when it comes to some options that you have for improving your sleep habits? I would like to hear that, if that's fine with you.
Yeah, I don't really have any. I thought about, because part of the problem with sleeping, but aside from the hours, is falling asleep. Because my mind is full of work stuff and what I've done, or did I do that right, or what I have to do tomorrow, and how can I suck up to this, yeah, like I said, I need to hear.
Would it be fine with you if I tell you what some of my other clients are doing that are in similar situation as you are? Yes. Would it be fine with you?
Oh, sure.
Yeah. So I'm just gonna give you a few things that people are doing, and then the next time we might go in a little bit more depth about the specific things that gonna work for you and your life, and you can think until the next time about things that I'm gonna tell you now. So some of my clients actually, they tend to turn off all electronic devices and stop with any work that they potentially have after 6 p.m. Then other clients, they tend to make their room where they tend to sleep and they spend their evening time very dark. They put a cool temperature, and they notice that this helped them to fall asleep much more easier. The other clients, on the other hand, they tend to reduce any alcoholic drinks, tobacco, or any type of caffeine after 4 p.m. Which one of those, if any, might be something that you would consider helpful for your situation now?
Well, I already keep the room dark. That's an issue. Not having my cell phone would be a big issue in my head, just because I feel like I need to keep be in constant contact with the office.
Yeah.
And I do turn it off for the few hours of sleep I do have. But I'm basically on call 24/7. That's what the nature of the job also. So
yeah, switching the phone off is not an option.
Well, I don't know, because the reality is I rarely get calls that late at night, because in my kingdom I am the boss. So the only people who would call me would be the partners, and they're I don't think they're going to do that. So, but just the idea of just in case that might keep me up just by itself, worrying if I'm going to get a call.
Yeah, that idea by itself is now overwhelming for you to process. Yeah. So there is something in that idea that you find that could work for you. On the other hand, the idea seems a little bit more now kind of scary. How would you implement that in your life? Okay, Rodney, so what I'm suggesting now, if that's fine with you, is that we meet in a 1 week time. And until then, you can maybe think about these possible options. And also, if there is something that you think about it, then we can maybe work it out the next time that we meet. What do you think about that?
Yeah, I think it's a good idea, and I don't feel like I have a choice.
Yeah, it's something
that's sort of where I am now. I'm against the wall. So
and something that you definitely
would apply.
Yeah. Something that you definitely need to do now.
Yeah.
Okay, Rodney. Looking forward to seeing you next week, and have a nice day.
You got it. Take care, man.